What's good? What's good? What's good? Shabbat shalom. What's good, everybody? Um, this is this is going to be a late Sabbath study that I'm doing. Um, yeah, I'm going through Genesis. So right now I'm up to Abraham, and I wanted to focus a little bit more on Abraham, and so I haven't read him in a while, and so here we go. You guys are just joining me on my Sabbath reading. So here we go. All right. Genesis 14. And it reads in this way. And it came to pass in the days of Raphael, king of Shinar. Now, for those who don't know, Shinar, I believe Shinar is like another name for Babylon or a place in Babylon. Let's make sure. Just to make sure. Shinar is the name for the southern region of Mesopotamia used by the Hebrew Bible. All right. Let's go. Let me see. Let's go to maps. Oh, well, not maps today. Well, let's see. Shinar on, all right, Bible map. And go to images. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, so we pull up here. It says, I'm not sure if y'all can see it this well. Let me see it that well. Shinar, or another name for Babylon, right? Excuse me, y'all. I got a little mucus in my throat, so I might be coughing and trying to clear my throat. But anyway, and it came to pass in the days of Raphael, king of Shinar, so king of Babylon, right? Arioch, king of Elazar. Arioch, king of Elazar. Let's look that up. Elazar. Elazar. All right, here we go. So these were places, I guess, which would be considered east of Mesopotamia, right? As we see, Elazar is right here, right? Let's get a bigger map. I want to get a bigger map so you can see. On like the whole area of the Middle East. Let me see. Maybe this one would be fine. Yeah, here we go. So as you see here, Israel's over here to the west, and to the east you have Babylon, and then over there you have Shinar. Well, Babylon is Shinar, and then you have Elazar, right? But let's look up Elazar, just as far as definition. Okay. Definitely. Sure. I'm kind of a little bit illiterate. Thank you. Let me see. Elazar. It means Elohim has helped. Is a common Jewish name for male. Elazar. No. Okay. Elazar. Place. Right. Yeah. I don't feel like spelling out Mesopotamia. Gosh darn it. Okay, they just going to have to fix it for me. Let me see. Mesopotamia. Whatever. All right. Am I going to get anything? No. I'm not looking at. All right. So, I mean, you know where it is on the map. I just had a thought in my head like, is Lazar a place like another country right next to Babylon, or was it in Babylon? But I'm thinking it's right next to Babylon. I just wanted some confirmation on that. You know, that's all I was doing. Yeah, well, you see Babylon here, then we see Lazar here. So, all right, whatever. Anyway, so and then we had Shedor Lamor, king of Elam. So we had Shedolamor, king of Elam. Is Elam over here? Let's go and get Elam on the Bible map, biblical map. Okay, Elam is over here. Babylon's over there. Let me see. That's like super small. Can't see that. Just looking at some other maps. Just see what else we got. Elam. Got you. All right. So you know what Elam is, right? And then we had Entitled, king of nations. Well, that's not a place. He's just the king of nations. Let me see about that, man. Let me see about inside there. So we had title of, you see in the King James it says King of Nations, but if you go to the NLT, here it says in King title of going. Let's look up going. Sometimes the King James it's not really good. Sometimes it is. You gotta go to other sources, So where is going? Yeah, I don't see going here. I guess it's inside Elam. I'm not sure. I guess it's somewhere in that area. Let me see. Let me just look this up here. Going in the Bible as king of going. Genesis mentioned title king of going as one of the kings participate. Where is going in the Bible? No, we know where it is in the Bible. Where is it on the map? I don't see it on any of these maps. If you asking me, let's see. Nope, I ain't seeing it. Goiim. Hold up. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull up a blue letter Bible, right? And then Genesis. All right, I'll just type it in, man. Gosh. Genesis 14. Let's get it. I gotta blow my nose, so 1 second. All right, nothing did anything. It ain't doing nothing. Come on. What's going on here? All right, good. King of Elam, entitled King of Nations. That's King of Nations here. But whatever. You know it's somewhere over there in that area, right? So let's move on to verse 2. That these made war with Bera, king of Sodom, and with Bersha, king of Gomorrah. Shinab, king of Admah. Okay, so they also are making war with Shinab, king of Admah, and Shemeber, king of Zeboim. So that's funny. You had Goim, and then you have Zeboim, kind of similar with the OIIM, but okay. But let's look up. We know what Sodom Gomorrah is. Well, if you don't, I'll just get it for you real quick. A lot of times when people are studying the Bible, they don't look up where these places are, right? Sodom Gomorrah, I think it's south of like the Jordan River or something like that. I mean the Dead Sea. Gomorrah. More whatever. Yeah, you'll correct it. All right, so let's look up here. We see Gomorrah right here, which is south of the Dead Sea, and Sodom is right here. So it's kind of like southeast of the Dead Sea. Here we go. It's kind of blurry. Here we go. Sodom and Gomorrah over here. All right. And so the kings that was over there near Babylon or Shinar, they came over here to try and make war with the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah. And what else did they say? Sodom, Gomorrah, yeah, Shinab, king of Admah. King of Admah. Where is Admah on the map? Admah. Oh no, let's get a bigger picture. Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's Ammon. And let's go here. Admah. Admah is right here, but we need it on a bigger map so I can see better, like the whole geographical area. Okay, Gomorrah's right here. So Admah is south of Gomorrah. Okay, got it. And Admah, let me see. And Shemeber, king of Zoboim. I guess that's how you say it. Let's see. Zoboim on the map. Zoboim. Zeboim. Oh, is it Zeboim? Yep, it was Zeboim. All right, so where's Zeboim? Right here, right next to Admah. Good. South of Sodom and Gomorrah. And the king of Bela, which is Zoar. Which we saw Zoar on the map over here. Right. So they all in the area over there. All these were joined together in the Vale of Sidon. In the Vale of Sidon. What do you mean by in the Vale of Sidon? 3. All right, let's go to NLT, verse 3. This second group of kings joined forces in Sidon Valley. That is the Valley of the Dead Sea. Okay, so it's clear over here what was going on. We probably could just read from the NLT since it is a lot clearer than the King James. So I'll probably just do that. Just stick with the NLT. All right, so for 12 years, they had been subject to King Kedorlaomer. Kedorlaomer. But in the 15th year, so for 12 years, they had been subject to King Kedorlaomer. But in the 13th year, they rebelled against him. Okay, so King Delorlaomer. I'm going to look him up real quick. Let me see something. Just looking. All right. Let me go here. Let me put his name. I'm sorry. I'm getting all confused. Let's put his name here. I want to see where is his kingdom at again. Well, not with that. All right. I'll add the R. Copy. Paste. R. Who is this guy? All right. Chedorlaomer, I guess that's how they would say it. Let me see if I can get a pronunciation. Nope, no pronunciation. Let's see how to do it here. Kedorlaomer. Okay. Kings, the kings, identity of the kings. Kedorlaomer, also spelled Kedorlaomer, is a king of Elam. Okay. It's the king of Elam, mentioned in Genesis 14. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Elam. Okay, let me get. I forget what Elam was. Bad memory. Elam. Right. Where's Elam? Oh, Elam over here. Okay, so. Oh yeah, with Esther. I remember knowing Elam from the book of Esther and Susa, Auntie Esther. So, let's read this some more. Thank you. NLT version. Excuse me. For 12 years, they had been subject to King Chedorlaomer, but in the 13th year, they rebelled against him. Okay. So you had these 5 kings from the west side of the Mesopotamia who wanted to rebel against this king Chedorlaomer who was ruling over them, or probably the whole area of Mesopotamia. I could be wrong. And the 5 kings, the king of Shinar, Elam, Goim, Goim, and Babylon. I guess they wanted to fight against the other 5 from the west who wanted to not have this guy rule over them anymore. Kind of like what's going on today, right? With Russia and Ukraine, or AKA the Khazar Empire, right? If you look on the older map, that's where the fake Jews come from. They are Khazars and Turkish and all those countries that surrounding Russia, right? So it's kind of like what's going on with them, right? Ukraine don't want Russia to rule over them no more. So they rebellion, and Russia's like, nah, we ain't not gonna have that, right? You belong to us, and so we're gonna go to war. See, same thing under the sun, nothing new, right? So let's go. Verse 5. 1 year later, Chedorlaomer and his allies arrived and defeated. So Chedorlaomer and his allies arrived and defeated the Rephates, I guess, at Astaroth Karnaim. All right, who are the the Rephates? Let's look these guys up. Right, let's look them up. The Rephates. Let's go here. In the Hebrew Bible, Rephates or Rephaim can describe an ancient race of giants in Iron Age Israel. Okay, these are the giants. Some giants. You see, the Bible does document giants besides Goliath, right? Or the place where these individuals were thought to have lived. According to Genesis 14:5, King Chedorlaomer and his allies attacked and defeated the Rephaim, at Astaroth Karnaim. Okay. So I wonder if they were giants or they were just people who was living in that area that, so was Goliath a Raphaim, or whatever it is. If Goliath was the son of he is likely the descendant of the Raphaems. Okay, but being brought up in Gath at ancient strongholds of Anakim, ancient stronghold of Anakim, could suggest he may also have had some Anakim relatives, making his champion status even more significant in the ancient world. And interesting, right? Very interesting. So, okay, let's get back. Now, they defeated the Raphites, right, or the Raphites or the Rephaim at Astaroth Karnaim, whatever it is. Let's look it up. Bless me. Sorry. Oof. Paste. All right, so we have Astaroth Karnaim, also rendered as Astaroth Karnaim, was a city in the land of Bashan, east of. Well, let's see where it was. I should have put it here. Let me put it here. Excuse me. Just all types of stuff is going on with me. Let's see here. So we have Karathim. This is supposed to be it. And it's right next to. I need a bigger map. Get a bigger map. Blah blah blah. The Golan Heights. Karathim. Oh, here we go. This is Shiv Karathim. Shiv, whatever it's called. After our Karathim, up here. Okay, so it's north of the Dead Sea. On the other side, let me see, over here. That'll be west of the Jordan River. So, like northwest of the Jordan River, we find this is where they fought the battles, says, with the giants of the Raphaim, right? They fought with King Sedolamir of Elam, right? And they defeated these giants. And the Horites. So let's read on, right? So the Zuzites at Ham, the the Emites at Shaveh Karthaim, which is south of Ashtaroth, Karthning, right? It's just south. Let's go back here. You can see it's right here, right? So this is where the Emites were, right? The Zuzites. I gotta look them up. I want to know the Zuzites of Ham. Who are the Zuzites? I guess they were Hamites, of course. But where were they? Where were they? All right, Zuzites, a primitive race of giants. Wow, conquered by Chedorlaomer and his allies at Ham. Ah, interesting. So these were giants too. An unknown place east of the Jordan. East of the Jordan. Okay. The Zuzim of Zuzites were a tribe who lived in Ham, a land east of the Jordan River between, let me see that, between what? Between Bashan and Moab. Okay. Between Bashan and Moab. Oh, here go Ham. Right here. Okay. So a whole bunch of giants were living there during the time of Abraham. Interesting. This is why it's important to look up these names and stuff like that, so you can know this stuff. Good stuff to know. Like I didn't know Ham was the actual place too. So it says verse 6, and the Horites at Mount Seir. The Horites at Mount Seir. Where's Mount Seir again? Let's look that up. So a lot of people just like to read through the Bible. They don't like to stop and look up things. And they do that in real life too when they read anything else. What is this? I got some stuff on my computer. Sorry. Let me go back. Where did this come from? Anyway, let me stop being distracted. Scatterbrain. All right. What were we looking up? The Horites of what? I forget what place. Terrible. The Horites of Mount Seir. Mount Seir. Let's just copy it. Mount Seir. Let's put it in. Let's get the information. No good. All right, something better. No good. No mounts. Mount Seir. Here we go. Mount Seir, Red Sea, Mediterranean Sea. Better map, please. Let's get it on a better map. Where is that Mount Seir at? I'm not seeing it. It's annoying. Mount Seir, over here. Okay. It's on the west side of the Dead Sea. more so south of the Dead Sea, right? South of the Dead Sea on a, so it's like south east of the Dead Sea. Okay, Mount Seir. Oh yeah, that also has something to do with Edom. Oh yeah, I remember that. It's been a while. Let me see. So the Horites, and the Horites were who? What kind of people were the Horites? Were they giants too? I forget. I forget. Pace. Just look it up, would you? All right. A cave. The definition of Horite: a cave dwelling people of the biblical period prior to the time of Abraham that inhabited the Dead Sea region of the eastern Mediterranean. A member of the Horite people. Okay, interesting. The Horite people. Member of the Horite people. Okay, what else you got about them? They were cave dwellers. Cavemen, huh? Well, let's see. Oh, this is a Horite, an African. You need to cover up her chest. Yeah, they had to be a Hamite type of group. Be dressing like that. This is supposed to be family friendly. All right, it's enough of the Horites. Okay, let's go here. So the heathen Horites of Mount Seir, as far as El Parim, at the edge of the wilderness. So let me read this one time, verse 5 and 6 again, right? 1 year later, Chedorlaomer and his allies arrived and defeated the Raphites of Afterah Karnaim, the Zuzites of Han, the Emites at Sheva Kiriathaim, and the Horites at Mount Seir, as far as El Param at the edge of the wilderness. All right, let me just look up one more thing. El Param at the edge of the wilderness. Copy. El Param. Where is that? Give me thy location, please. El Param. Paste. El Param, El Param, El Param. Which map do I want? Let's try this one. Wilderness of Parim, the Gulf of Suez. Where exactly am I looking at right now? Egypt is here, so okay, you could say it's. You can say it is. Okay, here go the Dead Sea over here, so it will be southwest of the Dead Sea. Southwest of the Dead Sea. Okay. So that's where they fought them to. All right. Verse 7. Then they turned back and came to En Mizpah, now called Kadesh, and conquered all the territory of the Amalekites. So, so then they turned back to and came to En Mizpah, which is now called Kadesh. Let's see, Kadesh. Kadesh. Copy. Kadesh. So at the time, whoever wrote that in the scriptures, right, who wrote that scripture, they like, it's called Kadesh today, not what it was before. Interesting, right? Kadesh. Kadesh is southwest of the Dead Sea. Okay, got it, son. Let me show you how to do this, son. All right. And conquered all the territory of the Amalekites. We know who the Amalekites are, at least I do. These heathens who fought my ancestors, the children of Israel, as we was coming out the wilderness. They wanted to make battle with us. That was during the battle where Moses was holding up his arms to let the Israelites know who was winning and who was losing. And then these are the people that Saul was supposed to slaughter, King Saul, but he didn't. He allowed some of them to live and took the animals and stuff like that. And then these are the people where Haman come from, with Queen Esther. When Haman wanted to kill all the Israelites at that time, he's the descendant of the Amalekites. So, but I forget where they lived at, right? I forget where they lived at. Paste. I'll probably stop this around 8 o'clock, guys, just to let you know. Stop it around 8 o'clock. And check here. I'm just checking to see if anybody was watching. Probably somebody watched this later on. If they're bored and got nothing else to do. Amalekites, members of an ancient nomadic tribe or collection of tribes described in the Old Testament as relentless enemies of Israel, even though they were closely related to Ephraim, one of the 12 tribes of Israel. The district over which they range was south of Judah and probably extended into northern Arabia. Okay, got it. So they were south of the Dead Sea, basically. And also the Amorites living in Hazanzan Tamar. The Amorites was west of the Dead Sea. I know that. They right west of the Dead Sea. But let's just look this place up. Just to get it on the map so we can see it. Paste. Let's go here. Yeah, Dead Sea, east of the Dead Sea. Like I said. Sorry if that's like mad loud in your ears when you're watching this. I am not seeing this weird name on the map, except for over here. Let's see. Come on. Yeah. Well, I know it's west of the Dead Sea. Over here, west of the Dead Sea. So, east of the Dead Sea. Sorry. And also the Amorites living in Hazazon Tamar. Then the rebel king of Sodom Gomorrah. The rebel kings of Sodom, Gomorrah, Admah, Zeboim, and Bela, also called Zoar, prepared for battle in the valley of the Dead Sea. They fought against King Sedorlamer and of Elam, king title of Goim, King Raphael of Babylon, and King Arioch of Elazar. 4 kings against 5. How many was these? So you had 1. So you had 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, against the other 5. Verse 10. As it happened, the valley of the Dead Sea was filled with tar pits. The freak is a tar pit? Some old type of warfare tactics that they're using in the field. I don't know. Let's see what it is. Tar tar pits. What is a tar pit? Excuse me. I know that's like super loud. Come on. I don't know about no people. What the heck is a tar pit? I think this might be it. I don't know. Oh, tar on the floor. Oh, okay. The floor was tar. The floor was a tar pit. Okay, filled with tar pits. Or the Dead Sea was filled with tar pits, and as the army of the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled, some fell into the tar pits. Whoa, and drowned in the pit of the tar, or they got stuck, and then the other kings came and cut their heads off. Let me see. All right. And some fell into the tar pits, while the rest escaped into the mountains. The victorious invaders then plundered Sodom and Gomorrah and headed for home, taking with them all the spoils of war and food supplies. They also captured Lot, Abram's nephew, who lived in Sodom, and carried off everything he owned. Yep. So this is when nephew or cousin Lot, our cousin, got taken and carried off back to Babylon, where Abraham and them came from, which is funny, right? Not funny, but when it was happening, right? But it's about to be 8 o'clock. I'll probably close it here. Let me see how much is. Yeah, I'll probably close it here. Pick it up later. It's about to be 8, and I'm about to watch an Israelite broadcast on the radio. If y'all wanna stream and radio stream, if y'all wanna listen to, if y'all wanna listen to, I can just tell you about it. His name is Brother Jacob, right? Older Israelite elder out of St. Louis. He has a radio station. I think about 5 days out the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, I don't think he's on Thursday. Is he on Thursday? Yeah, he is on Thursday. He's not on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. So, but mainly it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 8. If you're on the East Coast, like me in New York City, and what you call it? So on Sundays it is 7. I think it's 7 in the morning. The radio podcast streams 7 o'clock in the morning, and he shows you videos and stuff. Well, on Saturdays he does something called a walk on the dark side, where he exposed the wickedness that we're dealing with today. So if y'all want to tune in, put in Mr. Hebrew 1, Mr. Hebrew 1, the number 1, right? Not ONE, not the hashtag or the pound sign and then 1. No, it's just Mr. Hebrew 1 dot LIVE. And y'all can check him out during the week. It's some Hebrew edification. You can call in, talk, and stuff like that. He has other programs during the week, like spoken word and new music Mondays, spoken word Tuesdays or Wednesdays. I think it's spoken word testimony Tuesdays, spoken word Wednesdays, and I think Thursday he might be off. I'm not even sure, but y'all can check him out. Y'all see. All right. Please, guys, if you watch the video and you enjoy it, please like, just subscribe and comment if you have anything to say. And I'll see you guys until I do this again, which I'm not sure. But it's definitely going to be on the Sabbath, but I might do something between, during the week. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Good night. Peace.